Apple, I always hate Apple. Okay, Apple always made an entire video why the iPhone is Apple's is terrible. Okay, anything to do with Apple is terrible. Apple is inferior to iPhones are inferior to Samsung phones because it has come out that Apple makes sure your phones do not work to buy a new phone. Or how about how the computers are way worse than any computer that runs on Windows, okay? Any computer that runs on Windows is better than and much more easier to use than any computer that is made by Apple, okay? Any computer that's made by Apple, okay? I never understood why schools always used Apple computers. Do not know why, but iPhone 11 is a ripoff. iPhone 11X is a ripoff, and yes, like every iPhone, they're charging it. Okay, so the iPhone 11 was the expensive one. $550,000, really? For So you're telling me that this is more expensive than the Nintendo Switch? The Apple phones are more expensive. You could get this Apple phone for $600,000. It's a ripoff. Okay, Apple is trying to rip off your money. Okay, it does have 256 gigabytes though, but it's $600. Apple is really just trying. And then we have the worst, $1,000 iPhone 11 Pro Max. Also, the camera on iPhone and the Apple is completely ridiculous. Okay, the Apple camera is completely ridiculous. It looks like a fidget spinner. That's what it looks like. We can see here the iPhone 11 Pro. Apple is, and the first thing is Apple is so expensive. iPhone 11 Pro, $600, but then $1,000 for a freaking Apple phone. You gotta be kidding me here. And this is where I found it from. Apple's iPhone 11 Pro Max is a ripoff, which it is. $1,000 for a freaking Apple phone, okay? That probably you'll have to buy another one in 2 years because Apple admits on purpose to make you buy a new phone, okay? Apple admits it deliberately slows down your phone to make sure they get new phones. So not only the iPhone 11 Pro Max is a ripoff, in 2 years you'll probably have to buy a new one because Apple does this where they purposely slow down your phones to buy a new one. I don't think they haven't stopped doing it. They don't care. They want your money, and idiots still buy these anyways because they want your money. The sheep who still buy Apple products, who still think Apple's a great company, they have done lots of shady practices, but nobody cares. Okay, nobody cares. Apple does a lot of shady things, and now you want me and everybody else to fork over $1,000 for a phone. Okay. Okay, so the next, I'm gonna look up Samsung. The new S8. You can get this as a subscription, but it's way less expensive than the iPhone 11. This is the standard version. It's still less expensive than the $600 iPhone 11. Or I see the new one. Okay, S10. That's the one that's not out yet. Okay, so this is S10 plus $250,000. Okay, it costs less than half of the iPhone. This one, that's kind of like the more expensive version. It's still less expensive than the most expensive iPhone. Okay, I don't see what's expensive than the iPhone. This is a cell phone. You know, because you look at the iPhone 11 Plus, I won't be surprised if half the money and half of it is from the stupid camera. Okay, and I don't know if Samsung I think a Samsung S10 just came out too. Factory unlocked phone, still less expensive. Some of these are less expensive than the iPhone 11. The standard iPhone 11 is. I see iPhone 11. What's the standard iPhone 11? iPhone 11. What's standard iPhone 11? So it's $850. This one actually, but this one is 150,000. But you get 24-hour monthly installments, so you probably have to pay extra. See, this is the iPhone 11. The cheapest one is 500,000. The Samsung Galaxy S10, the cheapest one is 250,000, and the most expensive is 800,000. But Apple iPhone 11, the most expensive, is 1.3K dollars, and the Samsung S10 I don't think does that anymore. There's one Samsung phone that did like blow up in your face, came out like a long time ago. Because they had like some kink in the system. When did Samsung S10 come out? It has been out since March of 2019. So you see, the Samsung S10 has been out for. Oh yeah, it did come out. It came out when, and of course you can get the cheaper S9 version. Unless I skipped it. Skip 9 because of Microsoft. It's now a whole trend now where they skip number 9 because of Microsoft. Get the, and then you have iPhone 11. I won't be surprised that the camera is most of the reason behind the high price. Okay, the quote, the lowest is 400, and that is with trade-in. That's it. That's trade-in, and you get nothing on it. Okay, you get nothing on it. Okay, I think you get nothing on it, and that's if you want to trade in your old phone at Apple.com. And the product, and someone said they got an iPhone 11. It was the Amazing Top 10s, whatever the name is. They bought, like, pre-ordered it, like, once they announced it, and they still haven't got to this day. Okay, and he has decided went and get one at the store because Apple doesn't care. They have really terrible online service. This is the reason why you can't buy stuff. This is the reason why you can't really This is why an online only world cannot work. Okay, that's the reason why online only world can't work. People say it will, it does, it will, people do. It's the reason. But iPhone 11 is a ripoff. $1,000 for a phone. And you know what? There'll be still sheep who buy this anyways, and whales who will still buy this anyways. Goodbye.